Hey, what's up everybody? Prospector here with Watcher of Realms. Today we're looking at Torodor, Nightmare Void Rift free-to-play Phase 2 Stage 4. And that's going to be these big guys right here. So without further ado, let's dig in. Alright, so many of you might be struggling with this a little bit. I wouldn't be surprised. I had struggled trying to get a free-to-play, like, epics only kind of team going with incredible gear. So again, we have these uncommon destroyers, which are going to come down with high defense. You have to use magic damage to take those out. And as usual, I'm going to be using Navros and Lunaria to be handling that. And we also have the restorers again. And these guys are going to be high magic resistance. I'm not really focused on what their resistance are. We're just going to take them down whenever we can with whatever heroes, because we're kind of limited what we can place. The restorers will typically come out of this portal here and this portal here and try to work their way up to the destroyers to try to heal them and keep them healed up. We will have heroes here facing the left, one here facing the right. We're not always going to catch them, and then Navros and Lunaria will be taking care of them up here when they get up there. Then we have these amazing bookkeepers. Man, I love the bookkeepers. High magic resistance, so we're going to be going in there. I'm actually going to be using Esme to handle these guys, so the poisons for the most part. There's probably better options, you know. This is just what I decided to go with because of the extended range, and I thought it'd be nice. You could probably use Theowen, might be a good option to help slow them down. And then we also have the Crimson Guards, which are coming down the left side. These are the guys that corrupt your tiles, so when they come down, we're going to be using Maul just to take them out as soon as they come out, so it's not really going to be a problem for us. Alright, so here's the team. We're running Isolde, Vortex, Oleg, and Maul. On the top, we're the North Throne faction. We're running Lunaria, Esme. Navros is there just for the mage damage or magic damage, and then Hollow. So let's just go ahead and jump right in. Hopefully I don't scuff this up. In my testing with this, I want to say Esme does like to get, I don't know, sniped out by the mages over here coming in, so we'll see how this goes. I do just like kind of like hold off and wait and then bring her back in. So we're going to start with Oleg here, Navros here pointing to the left, and same thing with Lunaria pointing to the left. Just keep it on 2 extra now. As soon as Isolde can, we're going to place her right here. The reason for placing her here is that these mages, these AoE mages, are going to come out. If they don't have Isolde there, they like to target these guys up here. And if they target any of these platforms, they just wipe them out. So you need to make sure that you have Isolde down as soon as you can get her down. But you also have to be guarded up for this top portal. The next one that's going to come on the board is going to be Esme. She's going to go right here, placing right, or facing right. You'll see this mage here is going to attack Isolde instead of attacking up. If you would attack up, we'd be done. We will use Navros. Take out this golem up here. As you see, I don't have a healer up there yet. That is fine. Oleg's shields kind of keep him alive, as long as you have enough damage to hold off these guys and make sure you're not doing more than one at a time. Navros' ult will hit down on the bottom, which is very helpful. If you time this just right, he will be able to touch these guys when they come into, like they rush into Isolde. Now, the bad thing that can happen is that these mages will come out and, for some reason, decide to target Vortex. And if they target Vortex, Esme goes down. It's not the end of the world. It's just, you know, part of the game. I do like to wait until they do target Isolde before I activate Esme. So it looks like they're targeting Isolde. We'll activate Esme. I'm going to activate Isolde as well. Isolde has the ability to reduce the damage to the allies around here, their physical and magic damage reduction. It's pretty decent. Helps keep Vortex going, and these guys do all that AoE damage. So best case scenario is that they do not decide to attack Vortex for whatever reason. I don't know why they do it sometimes. So here comes the first Crimson Guard on the left side. They're typically not going to be much of an issue. As soon as you can activate Maul's ultimate, go ahead and do so. And you see one of the restorers got up here anyways, and Lunaria and, well, I think it was just actually Lunaria did the whole work there. I am not going to activate Hollow yet. We're going to wait. So here's where I'm going to go ahead and activate Vortex. Hopefully it keeps Esme alive with the shield and himself as well. Maul, we do want to get another ultimate off. He is in a Soulbond set, so the higher his damage, the better. There we go. You see he does tons of damage, so it's not really that big of an issue over there. So they did not attack Esme, which is pretty nice. They've been doing it the last couple of runs I've been trying this. Lunaria coming in some big damage. As soon as it gets in range, go ahead and activate Navras and Hollow. So now there's going to be 3 of these guys coming out. The first 2 that came out, they come out with a timer and they wait here. These guys are just going to come out and start just coming at you. As soon as all 3 are in range, you can go ahead and activate Maul. He'll take them out. There you go. I think it was 3, maybe it was 4. I think it was 3. These destroyers up here do a ton of damage. Sometimes they get pretty sketchy. We're going to go ahead and activate Esme as soon as they target Isolde. We're going to activate Isolde as well. That will help reduce the damage coming in over here. Hopefully they don't attack Esme. If they do, we can always activate Navras. Here comes some more restorers on the left side. Esme's taking care of the restorers on the right. Go ahead and activate his ult. It's not so bad. Once you get it into the right rotation, you might have to try it a few times. You could obviously use heroes like, I want to say for Esme, like a Silas or any kind of ranged, like a Hex would even be good. Up here too, instead of Lunaria, running Iovar, or how do you say Yovar? For Navras, you know, Comet, Boreas would be a good option. I would say that the tanks are good though. Isolde and Oleg are pretty ideal. You could run Hars, but I like Isolde better because of that damage reduction. For the healers, they're great. On the left side here, actually that's typically where I like to run Silas and just wipe out these Crimson Guards, but Maul does a fantastic job at it. I'm not gonna lie, he may even do a better job at it, to be honest with you. So these guys are getting in range again. We're going to activate Vortex to make sure everybody stays alive. He helps with the shields. A little extra damage reduction for everybody. Alright, as soon as they're in range up top here, go ahead and activate Navras. And then you can activate Hollow. Navras is going to help take down these guys. Going to help take down these guys. We can activate Esme as well. And Isolde. And there's one more left and it'll be the end of the match. This went well. I wasn't sure if it was going to or not actually. It was a bit of a struggle, so bringing some higher damage units is definitely going to help. There you go. Gear sets, Soulbond Arcana. I think I was on everybody. Warlord is on everybody. You're looking for a triple attack percentage on the right side, crit rate, crit damage, focus point for the substats. You do want to get them crit capped. As far as the Warlord sets, you want to go crit rate, crit damage, attack bonus. Don't go for the attack speed ones unless you don't really have any other option. And for the healers... Oops. There we go, we got stuff. We got stuff. Alright, so for the healers... We have Vortex in the Asclepius set. HP bonus, attack speed, HP bonus. A little bit of rage regen in there. You just need the HP bonus and the attack speed and you should be good. Salvation set is just attack speed, rage regen. If you're struggling keeping everybody alive, go ahead and put them in a life force set or something along those, a whirlwind even for the extra attack speed. That'll help well. As for Hollow, I have her in an Invig set. This isn't required. She can be in a mixed set. You do want to have make sure she has about 20k attack, just in case she gets hit. 13k, I mean 20k HP just in case she gets hit. 13k attack. Right around that 1.5 to 1.7 attack interval for both Vortex and Hollow. Rage regen is nice, 60% is fine. You don't need to have it any higher than that. I mean, Navras here, we'll do Navras next. Soulbond Arcana set, attack percentage, attack percentage, attack percentage. All the pieces on the right side look pretty much similar to this. Attack speed, crit rate, crit damage. And then the left side for all the DPS units, it's gonna be crit rate, crit damage, attack bonus, focal points, the substats, and Warlord or Calamity. You can also go for Annihilating Might if you were struggling on the Warlord Calamity sets. Tier of Twilight is maxed out on Navras. I would say, you know, maybe even a base level 10 is gonna be just fine. If you don't have that, go for like a White Tower Trinket, which is really nice as well. It brings your attack up by 18% instead of 30%, but at base level Twilight level 10 is better, so go for that instead. It'll give you a 20% attack boost to your Navras. Now for Maul, we're looking at the same gear. So Arcana set, triple attack percentage, crit rate, crit damage. They all gonna look like this, and they're all gonna look like this. Lunaria is the exact same thing. We're looking for Idril's Gaze. Esme is the same thing, Idril's Gaze. Everybody's in Idril's Gaze. Sublime Arcana sets, triple attack bonus. Lunaria's gear, and this isn't actually as good as usual. We got 13.4k attack, 267 crit damage. It's more of like an average build for like a late game player, mid to late game player, I should say. And Esme is sitting at 12.4k attack with 295 crit damage. Anyways, that's it for the video, guys. Hope you found it helpful. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, remember that you can join the Discord. It's down in the description below. If you have any issues with any of these stages, feel free to come in and join and ask. We're happy to help out. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, and until next time, keep digging.